guys, welcome to David Christopher's YouTube channel. Today we are going to be working with our silver tinsel wreath and garland, and I love this tinsel because it's got this iridescent shading to it. It's not the same old-fashioned just straight silver that you're probably used to when I say silver tinsel. So it really catches the light really well, and which is going to be great because we're going to be using a lot of really bright colors today. Very fun, very whimsical, very almost like Lorax inspired. So stick around, we're going to get started. One of those things. We're going to be working solo. Well, I'm going to be working solo. Jen and the kids are at home under the weather, and I'm kind of like, running on very little sleep, trying to help take care of them. But we are going to be working with our silver iridescent tinsel wreath and garland today. I love this silver tinsel because it has that iridescent coloration in it, instead of just being that straight silver that's a little more old-fashioned. But this really brings out a lot of color in the light. So we are going to be doing something very bright and colorful with it. And I've already shaped most of the garland from this point on. I'm just going to give you kind of a little bit of an idea. This is not our thickest garland by any stretch. It works great for the kind of things that we're going to be using it for, like this console table that we're going to end up pushing against this wall when I get out of the shot and underneath our mirror and our wreath. But when you're doing something like this, we want to make sure that you bring some of the pine out to the sides and up in front of you. So you're really almost making like a partial star shape going down, because you want some coming out to the sides, up at an angle, and then some coming more straight up at you. But that's just kind of a little bit of a tip that's in the back of my head. You don't want it completely flat. You want it to have a little bit of life in it. So if you will put some of those pieces more at an angle instead of them being completely flat on the bottom. So it's kind of like a very slight angle down, a stronger angle up, and then kind of out in front. And you want to allow some of this to really go in a direction also. It doesn't have to necessarily be completely straight up. You can give it just a little bit of an angle toward a specific direction. Most of this pine flows this way, so we're going to keep that natural direction that it's got going on and just kind of give it that star shape as we shape everything. Okay guys, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add some ribbon, and we're going to hit this thing with a pop of color immediately. So let's get started with our Fa La 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 ribbon. Love this ribbon. This was one of our best sellers all season long. We still have a little bit of it, I believe, as well as our orange Sherpa. We paired this together in our showroom in Atlanta, and people just went crazy over it. So this one's a little softer. This one, the Fa La 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 has a lot of really good body to it. Really easy to work with. The Sherpa ribbon's a lot softer because it is like a fur. It's not real fur, obviously. I don't think any animal comes in this color. It would be kind of cool if they did. Well, a lot of little orange llamas running around out there somewhere. But no, this one's got a little more weight to it, so we're going to bunch this a little tighter. So I'll show you kind of what I mean. I'm going to skip the edges because it's going to be harder for you to see the very ends. But I'm just going to take a piece of pine and wrap my Fa La 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 ribbon in there, and then get a good width of what you want to stick out. You know, I like to give it a good 12 inches or so for this particular kind of function on a garland about this width. And then we're going to go in here and I'm going to actually make a actual loop on top of this with another piece of pine. So no wire, no anything truly involved there. You just use pieces of the garland, and then we're going to go back and forth a little bit on the garland. We don't want everything just facing completely forward in the front, so we're going to let it allow this to move back and forth somewhat freely, not completely freely. And then we'll let this loop come around with our orange, and then we're going to make an actual loop right here with our orange Sherpa ribbon. So it's going to give you the illusion of almost having like little bows tucked in here and there, but you don't actually have that. And now we'll just kind of skip ahead to the part where I have this done, and we'll start adding some other things. Now to move on to a couple of my other favorite items. These multicolor tinsel balls are so much fun. These will go with just about anything. I have a couple of customers, I believe, planning to use them with their Christopher Radko collections because they've got a lot of that multi-jewel tone color in them. And those are just a whole lot of fun. So if you are looking for some really bright, fun things, these are awesome. Last I checked, we still had some of these in stock. But these are just going to be the perfect addition into this. And we've got multiple sizes. These are the two smallest sizes. And I think we have 8-inch and 10-inch, maybe 12-inch. We have some large pieces of this particular color combination because it was so much fun. Everybody went nuts over it. And I'm not going to be taking the tags off of everything because I know we're going to sell out of these, and I'm going to have to come up here and take this apart just so we can ship some of these items. But these are just going to be a great start. And I know it's iridescent on top of iridescent, but this is a clear, like a cellophane iridescent. And it works really well with the silver, but it's not the exact same, so it shows up. Now we're going to cut to the part where I go ahead and add everything in here, and you don't have to watch it. Some of these deeper colors. We've got a lot of lighter color in here, but we need to work on some of this purple and some of the blue that's in the ribbon, and we're going to work on those darker colors with really rainbow colors. This is a rainbow mylar spray. I can't talk today. I've not got enough sleep. But these are great. If you're looking for something inexpensive that's very showy, this is absolutely going to be a great pick for you, just to kind of tuck in there and let it fall where it may. That's just a great piece, especially if you need something that's multicolored. This will work for lots and lots of occasions. So really excited about these. These have sold well, and I'm going to add these in while you're watching fast motion. Hot pink and orange with our felt holly spray. Felt? I still cannot talk. Maybe one day I will learn how to speak. But we just want to reinforce some more of that hot pink and orange. Really bright, really fun, and whimsical. then this is the part where you go to fast motion and I move faster. To finished here. I think the last thing we're going to be adding is a few of these glass Mary ornaments in this mixed hot pink, light, kind of a blushy peach color and orange that say Mary. And for these, what I usually do is, because they have words or some kind of picture on them, I usually take a piece of pine and kind of create a little curve where it's going to cradle that ornament. That way everything is correct right side up. Give it a little lean, and I don't have to worry about that necessarily falling out. I would ordinarily probably glue these in if I was going to send this home to someone, but for this temporary installation here, I'm just going to nestle those in, like I said, where they'll stay where I put them. If you're just doing this like on a console table like that, works fine for that. You don't have to necessarily glue everything in. None of this is glued in. Easy to do for you at home, easy to put together, take apart, change it out, mix it up. I'm going to keep going. Wreath, since we're pretty much finished with our garland, I could always find something to add. Of course, if you've been watching our channel, you know I could always find something to add in just about anything. We're going to be using all pretty much the same pieces that we've already used, just to go with the garland that we've already created. And we'll speed this up so you don't have to see all of this in slow motion, as I am moving a little bit slow today with everyone at home not feeling great. Alright guys, that's it. That's all that I have for you today because I am tired, not much sleep, and like I said, I don't feel 100%. Nobody in my house feels great right now. Everybody's kind of under the weather. So I hope you enjoyed this quick, no glue, no wire cutting tutorial kind of thing, how to decorate in our really bright fa la 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 colors. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button. I'll do better next time. I'm still trying to figure out how to talk right now. But as always, you know, we hope the best for you guys. We hope that you remember the reason for the season, for Jesus coming to earth and, you know, rescuing us all from ourselves. And just hope that you guys have a great Christmas season. Maybe this is not the last video we'll do. I don't know. It's getting a little hairy right now, thick of the season. So hope you enjoyed it.